The fourth event of the B-Division marks a critical halfway point of the season for our teams, where after this event teams will stop and reflect on their season prior and perhaps make some adjustments to their plans for the remainder of the tournament. Welcome back to the Team Quadrilla Marble League in Season 5. Here in the fourth event of the B-Division, we are at the obstacle course for the second event in a row after just seeing this event in the A-Division. In this event, every bump you experience, every different pathway you take can make all the difference between success and not advancing. And that's why this event can be so tricky with so many different sections to traverse through. And the record set back in the qualifiers, a 7.67 set by Ravine of the Valley Dashers. No one in the A Division could beat that, so we'll see how these teams in the B Division can fare against that record. Looking at the standings after the third event in the B Division, the combination pursuit, the Slime Balls retook the lead based on the tiebreaker ahead of the Aquamarines with their gold medal. Then it's the Hazelnuts in third and the Celestials in fourth place. And now getting into the demonstration run, Snake Eyes, Death Adders, Ocean Ophidians, and the Copperheads, each of them sending in a different marble than what they sent in the A Division demonstration, and off they go. They start off in the lanes, and then into the Gravitrax where everything can change very quickly, but the Ocean Ophidians will take the lead coming to the final section. No one takes that beam. If you position yourself well enough, you can get on that beam and balance on it long enough, you can save a heck of a lot of time towards the end of the course. But here, standings pretty much stayed the same throughout that final section with no beam takers here in this demonstration. The Ocean Ophidians get the win here, ahead of the Copperheads and Death Adders and Snake Eyes. Very slow in that final section, pretty much in tandem, coming across the line there for third and fourth. Sub 9 seconds for Secret of the Ocean Ophidians. Remember, it is sub 8 seconds if you want to get close to that record. But now we're going to get started with the main event. The Hazelnuts, Majestic Melons, Heliospheres, and Team Nectar in the first heat. And off they go. Majestic Melons get the best launch out of the gate. Hazelnuts, though, very quick through the blocks, and they now have the lead. Majestic Melons are closely fighting with them. Heliospheres trying to make a charge here, and they will take the beam, but it's not going to be enough for them to get by the Majestic Melons. So the Hazelnuts and Majestic Melons getting advancement from this first heat. Look at the Heliospheres here, positioning themselves perfectly here for the beam, but the Majestic Melons were very quick in that final section, despite not even touching the beam. That did not matter for the Heliospheres. They weren't going to get advancement either way. And Team Nectar in the back, already dead last in the standings coming to this event. It is not looking good for them, but the Hazelnuts and the Majestic Melons are both going to get advancement. Now in the second heat, Slime Balls, Mountain Climbers, Rock Pools, and the Floundering Fish, with Muddy, Peak, Coast, and Goldfish the captain of the fish, and off they go. It's the Mountain Climbers and the Rock Pools that get the best getaway, but the Slime Balls and Fish are right with them though. All four of them very close right now, but the Rock Pools will take the beam and they will get the win. Mountain Climbers also held on to second place there. They were out in front early on, but all four of the marbles were very close in the Gravitrax section. It really came down to that ending of the Gravitrax here. The Rock Pools, I think, a well-timed nudge with the Mountain Climbers to get them across the beam all the way through. And the Floundering Fish and the Slime Balls could not catch up. Yeah, those two teams, actually, there was a bit of a gap there. Coming to the final section, the Mountain Climbers did do good enough to get ahead and stay ahead of the Floundering Fish and the Slime Balls. Coast 7.68, that is 1/100th of a second off the record. Very great for them. 12th place in the standings for the Rock Pools coming to this event. But now onto the third heat. Amber Animals, Aquamarines, Winter Icicles, and the Olive Orbs. And the Olive Orbs, a nice bump there to get them to the lead. But all four of them very close. Winter Icicles will take the lead. Olive Orbs will get shoved to the back. And the Olive Orbs, after doing so well in the earlier part of this heat, they're going to fall all the way back to last. And it'll be the Winter Icicles that did take the lead. Coming to that final section, they will hold on to it. And somehow the Aquamarines slip by for second place. Just biding their time did the Aquamarines. They came into that final section last. Amber Animals did manage to shove aside the Olive Orbs. Didn't see on the other side. Aquamarines took that final section perfectly, and they will get by for second place. Winter Icicles and Aquamarines with Stalagmite and Sapphire both going to move on. The Olive Orbs, another team, dead last in this heat, already in the relegation zone coming to this event. Now, Celestials, Deserters, Sinister Sprinters, and the Nickel Knights. In the final heat, Deserters jump the railing there, and they now have a big lead here. Sinister Sprinters are in second place. Nickel Knights trying to make a charge here. Deserters are across the line, and the Sinister Sprinters will also hold on to their advancement position. The Nickel Knights were somewhat close, but not close enough, and the Celestials very slow off the back, coming to that final section and last, and they took that final section very slowly once again. So Celestials probably going to get dead last in this event. Deserters and Sinister Sprinters cruised to advancement here. Deserters also taking the beam for the most part. They're going to get a good time. Sinister Sprinters second, and the Nickel Knights, another team in the relegation zone, not going to get advancement here. 7.68 once again for the Deserters, tying the Rock Bulls in the earlier here, also 100th off the record. Heliospheres will get the best of the rest. Then it's the Amber Animals and the Flying Fish. Celestials and Slime Balls, bottom two teams in the top 4 of the standing come into this event. But now we go on to the semi-finals. Hazelnuts, Mountain Climbers, Winter Icicles, and the Sinister Sprinters, and off they go. Winter Icicles get the best launch, and they now have a big lead here in the Gravitrax. Mountain Climbers are in second place. Sinister Sprinters will not try to make a charge. The Sinister Sprinters almost made a charge to the Winter Icicles. Mountain Climbers took the beam. They will get the win here. And the Sinister Sprinters, they, I think, went on about half of the beam before they fell off on the far side there, bumping the Winter Icicles, and just about the Winter Icicles will hold on. Even Hazelnuts took the beam throughout, but they came into that final section last, so it was too little too late for them. Still made a place from the Sinister Sprinters, though. They will get an extra point out of that. But Peak and Stalagmite just about will get advancement to the final. Very frenetic semi-final here in the first one. We'll see who joins them in the final from the second semi-final. Majestic Melons, Rock Pools, Aquamarines, and Deserters here. And off they go, pretty even out of the gate. Rock Pools and Aquamarines now take the lead from middle lanes. Rock Pools now have a huge lead right now. Deserters make a move for second place, but the Aquamarines will respond beautifully, and Deserters will get stuck, getting pushed aside by the Majestic Melons. Oh, that was personal. The Majestic Melons just shoved them aside. They wanted no loss to the Deserters in the semi-final. Neither of those two teams will get advancement here. Aquamarines once again slip into that final section and get out in second place despite not entering that final section in an advancement position. The Aquamarines great towards the ending of this course, and they will just about get advancement. And Rockpool, another fast time for them. Coast consistently doing well in this event, and they, down in 12th place in the standings, need whatever medal they can get here. Now, Hazelnuts, best of the rest, and this is Sinister Sprinters, those two from the first semi-final, get 5th and 6th. But on we are here for the final. Mountain Climbers, Aquamarines, Winter Icicles, and the Rock Pools for gold in the obstacle course, and off they go. Winter Icicles get a big lead here. Aquamarines also with them. Those top two are well ahead. Mountain Climbers now making a charge for second. They're going to try to go take the beam, but it's not going to happen for them. They will fall to 4th, and it's the Aquamarines that go back to back with golds here in the B division. Sapphire of the Aquamarines captures gold in the obstacle course after the team just won the combination pursuit, the last B division event. And looking behind them, Winter Icicles take the beam, and the Rock Pools also slip by the Mountain Climbers for 3rd place. The back three changing a lot here towards the ending of this course. Winter Icicles and Rock Pools just about sniping from the Mountain Climbers, but the Aquamarines sub 9 seconds for them. That is good enough to capture gold here in the obstacle course. They came into this event tied on points with the Slime Balls. They almost gained the most on the Slime Balls in this event that you can possibly get, and easily going to be in the lead after this event. Winter Icicles, a second straight medal for them, and the Rock Pools, their first medal of the B division, and a much needed one as that. So well done to them. So, halfway done with the B division in Season 5, and the Aquamarines have a 17-point lead over the Hazelnuts in 2nd place. Winter Icicles jump 7 spots into 3rd. There's a big gap between 12th and 13th, that dreaded relegation zone, but still 4 events left and 100 points on the table, so a good opportunity for the lower teams to bring it back. The next event, we will be back in the A division for the Quadrilla descent, and then after that, aiming for both divisions.